Friends, one SDA church in Canada was completely destroyed by fire just some few weeks ago. And after some investigation was made, it was concluded that somebody burned the church house. This is so sad. Did you hear that news? Let's watch it.
I had to get up and come down and have a look. Couldn't believe it.
Word of the fire at Beiseker Seventh Day Adventist church spread quickly in the rural community. The church had been built by its own members back in 1945.
Very, very sad to see a heritage building like this be destroyed.
Countless memories were made within the building's four walls, now reduced to rubble.
And it's a very devastating feeling that this building is gone.
This is the 15th suspicious church fire in Alberta this year, and the 4th in just 2 weeks. Other fires leveled churches in Janvier and Barrhead County.
These are pioneer churches. This one was built in 1914, so there's a lot of history involved with these churches and the settling of the area. So it's a loss to not only just the people in the community, but I think to as a province as a whole, that we're losing some of this history.
The RCMP says 5 years ago, they were only seeing 3 or 4 fires per year, but the arsons have been steadily increasing. To date, RCMP have arrested suspects in 5 of this year's 15 suspicious church fires.
None of them, of the people that, the files that we've solved, showed any particular affinity against the churches whatsoever on those ones. These were people with mental health issues, intoxication issues. 2 of those 5 fires were arsonists that were burnt down other buildings. Investigators don't believe they're linked. Nothing leads us to believe that it's part of one global concerted effort against churches. But fighting the fires and investigating their causes can be difficult.
One of the challenges we have in any of these rural fires is water supply, because we don't have any other water than what we bring, especially this time of year. It's harder to get any water from a static source.
Because these communities are remote, things like video surveillance and CCTV cameras aren't typically something that are at your fingertips, and that can be challenging. The fire's especially upsetting with Christmas right around the corner.
That was the sad news that happened to one of the SDA churches in Canada. And according to some of the church members and the people living in that community, this church has been around since 1945, which means that the church was one of the oldest SDA churches in Canada. And friends, today, that church has been destroyed by fire caused by an individual or group of people. I strongly believe that that individual who is behind the burning of this church would be found, and I pray that the Lord forgive him wherever he is or wherever they are right now. Why would you burn down a church house? I can see that this was an attack on the SDA church and other Christian churches, because according to the news report, this is not the first time something of this sort is happening in Canada. Is this also coming from the devil, sending people who have problems, who have issues, to burn down church houses? But friends, I don't think that this is going to stop the members of that church from preaching the present truth or from worshiping God. The faith is what matters. The church building can be constructed again, so there is nothing to fear or worry about. I think this church needs support, and the general conference and the local conferences are going to help. And if you are an Adventist and you are well to do and would like to support, you can also support this church, right? This is sad news for all Seventh-day Adventists around the globe, especially for Adventists in Canada. So friends, this is all that I have to share with you today. If you want to know what is going on within and outside of the SDA church, then I would encourage you to subscribe to this channel and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video I publish. All right, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.